Prince Hamlet, who lost his father not so long ago. Now loses his mother, his backstabbing, poison-killing uncle, and his own life. He had set out to get revenge for his father's death. He went through ups and downs, suicidal thoughts, postponing revenge, and finally killing his uncle. He was a doubter. He was having doubt to what to do. Could have killed his uncle, like quickly, whatever, dude. But now, he has doubt that the ghost is actually his father. It took his time. I guess patience is a good thing, I guess. So he was a patient person. He waited till he thought he had enough of evidence to kill his uncle. He had no remorse in killing his uncle. All for justice, he said. All for justice. I can say he cared for his mother and Horatio. He didn't want his mother to have any more sin. He wanted her to repent. He wanted Horatio to live. Though he showed no remorse for killing Polonius, Claudius, Leonardus, he went through it all for justice. Justice has now been served. Woo! Though he let many believe he was mad, he wasn't. He just wanted justice, Rose. He will be in heaven or hell. Probably hell. For all we know is that we should shed a tear for him. Right
Hamlet was taken from us far too early, and with great sadness I must deliver this speech. His love for his parents will live on, as he constantly had his father on his mind and loved his mother dearly. Learning the truth behind his father's death fueled hatred towards Claudius, and swore that he would avenge him. Hamlet acted like a mad fool that was heartbroken to fool Polonius and Claudius from discovering his revenge plan. Even with so many deaths surrounding Hamlet, you cannot forget that he showed signs of loyalty and honor. Hamlet always focused on traditions, especially when it came to his father. When he saw that it was his duty to avenge him, Hamlet wanted justice, so he forced Claudius to meet the same fate as his mother when he learned that he was responsible for the poison in the cup. Hamlet, wherever you are, I hope you rest in peace.
To be or not to be? Obviously, that's not his question. So, I would like to start off with Hamlet being so prideful that he let all his family members, friends, people he probably didn't even really care for, die. I mean, he finds out that his uncle killed his dad and then decides to wait forever. He was just, oh man, he was just not a man to me, because if you're a man, you take action right away. No, not just wait, right away, okay? I'm not even a man, and I know that. He lived a very short life because of his pride and obsession to make sure that his uncle was the real murderer. Now, we all know he was the real murderer. Now, something else I have to say was a bit fishy about this guy, Hamlet, is I went to Ophelia's funeral, and he was jumping around like he says, oh, I loved her more than you, more than you. Well, guess what? Obviously he did it because he wasn't there at the beginning of the funeral. He just shows up at the middle of nowhere. I mean, come on, dude. Show your love and compassion. Like, she wouldn't be dead if he obviously loved her. Also, my friend Ostrich, poor dude. Like, just because you don't have money doesn't mean it's right to treat someone a certain way. He was like, oh man, I talked to Hamlet one day, and he was like, dude, he was rude to me. All I was doing was trying to talk to him, and all he did was like question me and make me feel so stupid and dumb. Like, that, not cool. That's where the line is drawn. Now, one other thing is his friend's death. He found out that there was a letter in their bag. They didn't even know what the letter was. At least, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they didn't know what the letter was. Maybe. Anywho. They were just listening to what the king did, like normal people would. Listen to your elders. Well, he finds out this letter. He reads it. He's like, oh man, they're trying to kill me. Well, so he throws this letter away. He plants in 2 new letters. It's 2, right? Yes, I'm pretty sure it's 2, because I just met these people the other day. And he's like, oh, well, let's have them beheaded instead of me. So they go to England. Like, who kills their best friend? You know, lastly, I would like to say, if Hamlet really did care for people, he would have had faster actions. If he was a man, he would have killed the king right away. And just get it over with, like, just like that, piece of cake. He waited too long, and all those deaths could have been avoided. That's pretty much all I got to say. Wait. Wait. I kept on. He's so stupid, and that's why I'm crying. I'm not crying because he's dead. He's so stupid. I don't understand. It's like, wait. I'm done.
Start now. I mean, I messed.
Go.
I don't want to. What?
Gavin! And dearly loved his mother. Learning